How you doing today, Patriots? So this is Scott, Sanctuary Select Services. So still out in California, we had a great weekend at the California Rodeo, or Rodeo, if you watched that other video I posted with the people at the grounds being interviewed. It was a good time. People behaved themselves. So now I'm just enjoying a little bit of vacation before I head back to Iowa. So this is the response to the question of the week last week. So the question was, home defense discussions often focus on stopping a threat, but not enough on communication and coordination. In an emergency, if an emergency happens tonight, would everyone in the household know exactly what your plan is, or how, or would confusion create additional delays? I didn't get any responses to this particular question this week, but what I speak on when I talk to this is, if there's a threat that comes into your home, you need to have a plan. Just like you would have a plan if you're out on the street, doing whatever you're doing out on the street. Have an idea. You know what you're going to do if you're out, in public, if you conceal carry, or even if you don't conceal carry. You know what you're going to do if a threat comes into your life. But what happens when a threat comes into your life at home, right? You're going to have your plan for your immediate family. Then you're going to have a plan for extended family if they're visiting and something happens. If you've got regular guests that are there all the time, you're going to have a plan that's going to include them, right? So you individually have to determine how many different layers to your plan you have, right? A lot of it's going to depend on the size of your home, the layout of your home, all right, the abilities of the people there to participate in the plan, and what the overall end goal is. The two things that I'm always going to stress, right? This pertains more to Iowa, perhaps. You're going to need to check your own local laws to see what the law states when it comes to standing your ground or castle doctrine. Again, in Iowa, you can stand your ground. We have castle doctrine. You don't have to retreat. There's no obligation or requirement to do so. My personal belief is that if you have an opportunity to retreat, call 911 and defend a retreat location. Say it's a bathroom or a bedroom, whatever it might be. If you can retreat to there, call 911 and hold out until the law enforcement gets there, right? Then that's the best option. It's going to demonstrate to a court, if you end up there, that you did everything within your power to avoid, even in your own home, addressing that threat directly, right? If the threat comes to you, then defend yourself, defend your family, protect what's yours. So it's pretty cut and dry, but you have to have a plan. You have to know what you're going to do, right? If you're out in public, you're at least in condition yellow, which means you're paying attention to what's going on. We want to come home and sit down and relax and go to condition white. We want to be relaxed. We don't want to be thinking about what's happening in the world. But sometimes the world comes to our doorstep. Make sure you have a plan and you know what you're doing, right? Again, this is Scott with Sanctuary Select Services. Thank you for following. All the new followers, I wanted to let you know that I do appreciate you following. I appreciate you taking the time to look at this, right? And responding to it is even more important. It lets me know you're out there and that, these questions that I'm asking and thinking through the processes, there's somebody out there that's picking that up and doing something with it. Again, this is Scott. Like, share, follow, click those links below or above. And I look forward to seeing you on the next question of the week.